morning, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in if you are new here. Well, everybody's new here, right? But some of you already know me from Instagram. I am Robin and my name is Secondhand Surrey on Instagram and on YouTube. And it's kind of going to be all about that really. Secondhand is my thing. I love secondhand, but I do buy a little bit of new. In particular, I love Sezane. I've been a diehard Sezane from pretty much day one. And actually I'm going to show you some pieces that I picked up in their archives recently. I do apologise, I'm not used to this format of filming. I'm used to vertical and I keep looking at the screen and I know I should be looking at the camera, so I will get used to this. So it's the weekend for me, I don't work Fridays. So today's Friday and happy new government. Is that something we can celebrate? I don't know. But we have a new government today, a new YouTube channel and a new government, wow. We are thriving. And I'm going to go into town. I'm going to go to Weybridge to meet my friend later for a coffee at Gail's. Actually, I might not have a coffee because Gail's actually sent me a voucher. Who is she? To try their new summer menu. So I guess this is technically a bit of an ad by me mentioning that, but I mean, it's literally just like a very small voucher to get a free iced tea. So that's for my Instagram. But I'm going to show you what I picked up in Sezane, and if you already follow me on Instagram, you'll have already seen this. And I've made a decision what I'm going to return, and it's about just under 50% of it because it's not right. And yeah, here we go. Also, apologies, I'm in my pyjamas, but I do just want to shout them out. This is Nuri, and I've followed her on Instagram and turns out she lives in Weybridge, so she's just around the corner. And I've now got 2 pairs of her pyjamas, Indian block print, and the reason why I am wearing them is because I haven't decided what to wear yet today, because I might wear something from my Sezane box, which I'm going to show you. So Sezane, Gail's, charity shops, because I always go into charity shops in Weybridge, and maybe I will film a little bit of tomorrow as well. I don't know, we'll see how we get on. So fingers crossed you enjoy this and thank you for your patience. Okay, so if you don't follow me on Instagram and you've just found me on YouTube, hi, very nice to meet you. But I've already shown this on Instagram. This is my Sezane archives haul. I could go into what the archives are, but there's plenty of other videos here on YouTube that explain that. I will not have folded this very well because I did it very quickly, but I do need to refold it and prepare it to return. So I bought this blouse. This is part of the C New York collaboration. 2 of my favorite brands ever. I absolutely love this blouse. I think it's really beautiful. I love the detail. Just a close up there so you can see. It's definitely navy, which is my preference. I'm not really into wearing black, but I do wear black from time to time. It's a staple, of course. And yeah, this is the chemise Chloe. So they do Chloe in all sorts of styles. I got this in a UK 10. For reference, I am a 12, pretty much a standard 12, but I have quite a big chest. Quite a big chest. So normally I'm 12 or even a 14 on the top, but the sizing on shirts is quite loose for Sezane. Anywho, this is viscose. I'm pretty sure it's 100% viscose. It's definitely not cotton. It's definitely not breathable. And it was a whopping £85 in the sale. That's the lace is cotton, yeah, so the main viscose. I threw this in because I wanted to see what this was like, the collection, but I'm absolutely not keeping that, even though it's beautiful. I was a bit of a mug and I bought the 2C New York Sezane collaboration tote bags. I already have loads. I wonder if I can work out how to insert a picture. I actually took a picture of all of my Sezane tote bags the other day. I have been shopping in Sezane for years, so, and you generally used to get them in orders, and I placed a few orders in my time. Yeah, and I bought the other one. So you're supposed to get these for free with your Sezane C New York order. But I paid £10 each for these, and I'm not mad about it because they're exactly the kind of colours I like. This is another C New York piece with Sezane. I was on the fence about the size of it, but was pretty certain I would keep it. Now it is a 40, which is a 12. I definitely could have got away with the 38, the 10, but I can't remember if that was available or not. This is such a me blouse. Like, it doesn't really get more me than this. The detail is beautiful. I have a couple of C pieces, just normal See New York, not with Sezane. And one of them was a blouse that I got in a Paris vintage shop, which was just, it was so weird. I don't even know why it was there, and it ended up being like £27. I'm buzzing. Anyway, I really love this. This is what I'm thinking about wearing today because it's so pretty, and it's really raining today, so I could probably wear a little sweater vest or jumper underneath, possibly with some dungarees. Dungarees, another obsession of mine, which is why we're about to look at 2 pairs. So I actually definitely 100% do not have a pair of dungarees which are shorts. Oh, I think I've got this the wrong way around. And I picked up these. I saw them in the archives. I thought, yes, I like that shape. This kind of square shape was slightly sweetheart, I suppose, but mostly square. It's very flattering on me. I think it's because I've got a big round moon face that the square kind of makes it look a bit less round. And yeah, I love these. They looked a bit dodgy when I tried them on my Instagram video because I was not wearing the right shoes. I think these are a size 10. Oh no, they're a size 12. Perfect. So yeah, they fit me really well. Wouldn't go any smaller or any bigger. And really nice detail. Sezane denim is absolutely lovely. But I cannot get in their jeans for the life of me. I just don't know why. They're just never right. I'm sure I could get them in a bigger size, but then they would be too big. Anyway, not for me. So I'm keeping that. Anyway, these are the Brian. Makes me laugh, these names. Brian. Like, these dungarees are called Brian. You know, here's Paul and here's Brian. It's like the disciples of dungarees. Anyway, is there a disciple called Brian? I'm rambling. Size 12. The detail is so nice. This is definitely what they would call a crew. Not white. Could wear white, I suppose, but I think this cream is more flattering on most people, most skin tones. It's just warmer. Double line, so it's not see-through. Lovely little buttons. I think these were £65. So I don't know how much stuff really costs on the high street anymore because I simply just don't shop there. But to me, these are just, I don't know, they're just like a very me piece that I'll never get bored of. Famous last words, I might get bored of them. But I'm keeping those. I think these ones, which are called Alexi, that's a cuter name than that for a pair of dungarees. I think they were 70. And then in here, I've got my 2 big fails. I could have put money on these. Well, I did put money on these if you like think about it being a fail. I thought these were going to be blue for work, not denim. I can't wear denim to work. I work in a school. I can wear denim dress, but I can't wear jeans. Size 12. They technically did go up. Emilio Pantalon. It just doesn't work for me. The quality's beautiful, so lovely, but horrific on. And if you fancy a good laugh, go and have a look at my Instagram. And then my sister-in-law said that these look like trousers that she puts on toddlers. She's a nanny, for reference. I just think they're really cute. They remind me of Kate Levy. If anybody follows her, I'm sure you do. Her style is fabulous. I just think they're so nice. These were quite cheap, actually. They were 50 quid. That's not necessarily cheap, but it's cheap for archives. It's cheap for Sezane. Originally 115. These are Justin, not Bieber, not Timberlake. Yeah, just not keeping them. But I love the kind of blue flower. Blue and white is definitely my vibe, in case you haven't realised. And the sort of, I don't know, the roses remind me of Cath Kidston. Remember Cath Kidston? I still enjoy a little bit of it. And that's it. It's empty. So in case you've never had a Sezane order, they do come in tissue paper. It smells of the Sezane perfume, which I actually wear. I don't know how on earth you would describe this scent. I cannot describe scents. But I wear that all the time. I've been wearing it for about 5 years. I think that's probably my 5th bottle. And then they've been doing this where you get like a recipe, because they kind of do these themes. So this is the Italian theme. Sorry, I just had to avoid my postal address there. And yeah, I'm going to send these back. Did they put a return label in? No, which means I have to print one off. Which means I might not be able to return until next week, because I need to get access to a printer. Szane Haul done. I'm just making a coffee and I thought I'd introduce you to our cat. This is Monty. Monty's not very well at the minute, hence the towel. I'll let you use your imagination. But he is such a sweet little boy. We adopted him coming up to 5 years. We've been in our house 5 years, and we moved in the May and we got him in the November, and he's just my best friend. He's so sweet. I'm just gonna have a coffee or make the coffee, and then I'm gonna put on some clothes and go out to see my friend. But it's Friday, which means it's actually time for me to take my medicine. So just a random fact about me. It's probably not something I'm going to talk about just because it's not my niche, it's not my topic. It is my topic, but I don't want it to be my personality, to be honest. Is I have Crohn's disease. And some of you might know what Crohn's disease is. It's inflammatory bowel disease, so it's not to be confused with IBS. I probably have IBS on top of that as well. I think everybody in the world has IBS. I have chronic inflammation in my bowel, and this little thing that is an injection I take once a week, every Friday. It's just my day that I take it, Friday. I think I've always done it on a Friday. And it keeps me healthy. I have to get lots of blood tests. I have to have colonoscopies, etc. But I have to sort of monitor to make sure that I feel well. The only thing is it eradicates my immune system. So I have lots of lovely other side effects, like I have psoriasis, dermatitis, eczema, all these things that have like really increased because of it. So as much as I love this thing, I also kind of resent it, which is normal when you have a chronic illness, I think. But just a little bit of awareness there for you. Just a little bit of, illness awareness. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go make a coffee and I'll do my injection. This is my dining room. It's a bit of a mess. I've got loads of stuff I need to take to my mum and dad's. My mum and dad live in Broadstairs in Kent, which is so nice. And yes, got to go meet my friends soon, so better hurry up. Okay, ready to go. This is what I've chosen to wear. The new shirt/blouse from Sezane and See New York. I had to keep it. It's so me. These are white stuff dungarees. You can see they're quite short because I'm quite short, and maybe you can see better in the reflection. The little kick flare. I got these in their sale in February, and they are probably my favourite dungarees. I mean, I do have like 12 pairs. I was using a basket bag, but it's absolutely pouring with rain. So I've gone for my Longchamp backpack, which just feels like the most basic Surrey London girl thing to own. But I got this in a charity shop in Marylebone last year. Yes, I probably had it for about a year, and I took it on honeymoon because I thought I need a little foldable backpack, and actually it's become really handy. The socks are from a charity shop in Cobham. I got like a pack of 3. I think they were about £6. I think they're Jules or Bowden. And in the headband, this is something that I bought not that long ago, but I went through the phase in like 2019 of Alice bands, and then I don't know, this one's really comfortable, and the teenagers that I work with commented on it last night, said they liked it, and it was only £1 from a charity shop in Weybridge. The earrings are silver gold-plated from Oxfam in Esher, and then I'm going to probably wear my Adidas Specials, but I don't like to get them wet, because they cost an absolute fortune, and I'm trying to preserve my things. But yeah, this is what I'm going to wear. I'm going to drink my coffee before I go. Hopefully they've got the summer menu in Gail, so I can do that Instagram photo. And I also needed to use this backpack because I've got my iPad in here, so I can do a little bit of like admin and work stuff that I want to do in the coffee shop whilst I wait for my friend, and I didn't want to get it wet. So, outfit of the day. hopefully you can hear me. So that was cancer research. Hopefully I've captured some of the prices. Apologies for the angle of this video, I just can't really see what I'm doing very well. The prices in the cancer research are crazy, like kind of ridiculous. I know there was some nice brands in there, and I don't think £16 for a galley dress is bad at all, but that £30 East little bolero, yeah, it was silk, but like, so what? You know, and I know it was in good condition, but it wasn't exactly amazing. Anyway, I'm going to move on to another few and I will take you with me. This is an amazing second-hand bookshop, charity shop. I'm not going to go in today, but I will come back for another video just because I don't need to buy any books. Yeah, just not in the mood to go in there today. So I'm going to head over to Oxfam, which I used to volunteer in actually. So let's see what they've got. Sit with me, and also I think the colours weren't quite my colours, and to be honest with you, I was going to get it for a wedding I'm going to an evening do, but I'd rather just wear something I already own. It's a bit more exciting to kind of get more use. Anyway, I'm going to pop into Boots.
Sometimes because I come I sit there for a while, but everybody
I did wonder, he's never really said it, but I did wonder.
Partner did such a nice man. He's well traveled.
I just bought the denim skirt. I actually really like it. I think I'm going to wear it to a barbecue I'm going to tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow afternoon. So I've now got 2 more to go to, and I haven't spent very much today, which is a big relief. I didn't even get anything at Gail's. Can't remember if I said that, but I didn't even get anything. So over to the last 2. Home. I've done a little bit of tidying up, but still not enough. Just had a whole load of posts come through, but I thought I would show you what I got in, well, what I bought today. I did go to Tesco and buy a few bits of, I had to buy some wine and beer for going to a barbecue tomorrow night, so I wanted to get something to drink and also as gifts. But I'm going to show you what I got. So you saw I got a giant tub of CeraVe. I know I was moaning about my skin. Anyway, the doctor has recommended this. Also, I want to apologise. I've got really bad dermatitis on my nose. I'm doing everything I can do, so you might see that in some close-ups. I can only apologise, although I suppose I shouldn't have to, but you get what I mean. I bought the skirt. This was £10 in Princess Alice. So I think £10 is quite a lot, actually. But yeah, I really like it. I really like the length of it. I really like that long skirt. and I think I'm going to wear it to the barbecue tomorrow, because if the weather's like this, it might not be a barbecue, it might be an indoor affair, but I don't know, like the long skirt is kind of like in between summer and whatever this mess is going on. Let me show you the books I got. So I bought that incredible cookbook. I don't normally buy cookbooks because I just don't really. I find them to be a bit of a nuisance, but this was too nice, and it was 50p. Yeah, it was 50p. So my husband's really into cooking now. We kind of swapped roles. I don't even know how that happened, but I used to really enjoy cooking, and now I've kind of had enough of it. And then I got this hipster baby names. It was 50p. I've got a couple of friends having babies soon, and I've got one friend in particular I want to jokingly give that to. And then in Oxfam, I bought this. You're probably thinking, what on earth is this? I think this is what you put your rings on. My best friend lives in Australia and she loves sunflowers. She'll be over in August, and I like to have a couple of things to give her when she comes, and I'm hopeful that that can fit in her suitcase. So that sunflowers are sentimental to her. And then my favourite purchase of the whole day is this little tiny colander. Colander? Whenever I say colander, I think of Tom Hollander. There you go. It's Joseph. Looks to be brand new to me. This was £1. See, it's quite small. And sometimes I just want a small one for just some peas or just like a tiny bit of pasta. And we actually have this one in the bigger size. And that was my favourite purchase of the day. I am not going to bore you with any more content, so maybe I'll film whatever I get. My iPhone cut me off and said there's not enough room to talk anymore on camera, so I'm going to take this as a sign. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much if you have watched this whole video. I think it's going to be like half an hour of me rambling on, and hopefully I'll be back and do another one if you like it. Anyway, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I can say that now. Au revoir.